The rare backyards. What the hell does Bob need a garage for? You can't hear images. Can someone spell the sound this makes? Such a beautiful day out. First day on my new job. I'm so nervous. Just flip the burgers, bro. This man had women. He's just trying to get back out there after his divorce. Plenty of fish in the sea. SpongeBob went to prom with Pearl. An employed adult went to prom with an underage girl in high school. That's not true, impossible. Why did that fish just walk in saying, rev up those fryers? Like he's tough as hell. Like, what is he on? Bro, look at Bob's face at the end. Bob is crazy. You don't know him like that. This gif is so funny. She messing that patty up and her baby's just sitting there starving. I'm screaming. Why do they have this device in Bikini Bottom? When bro helps you find your phone, knowing damn well he has it. Pearl becomes an infinitely better character when you realize that when other characters talk to her, this is all they see. What's the most out-of-pocket SpongeBob moment? Whatever the hell this is. Ice Spice reveals the only animated character she's ever had a crush on is SpongeBob. Bestiality isn't cute. Girl, it's a sponge. We're learning how to make Krabby Patties at work. Oh yeah, y'all done messed up posting this. Here's Mr. Krabs in the middle of morphing into a Krabby Patty. Now I understand why Squidward liked to stay alone. Definitely try to be SpongeBob at work and Squidward as soon as I get home. This dude's mad chill. He'd just be eating and not talking to nobody. Neighbor's house is looking kind of off. I now understand why Mr. Krabs is so stingy. He had to rebuild the Krusty Krab like 1,000 times. Every day I understand him a little more. It's funny as hell because we all know whose head shape this is. Guys will say, let's pull an all-nighter and look like this an hour later. This was me. SpongeBob episodes be normal as hell and then have a zoom in like this. The 3 stages of work. Young and dumb. Motivated and hopeful. Screw everyone and everything. Nothing is more adorable than Patrick trying to put bunny ears on SpongeBob, even though he has no fingers. How old were you when you stopped watching cartoons? Who stopped? Teacher. I'm sure you all learned this in elementary school. Me in elementary. Bro's on his way to put tariffs to Bikini Bottom. This episode made me want to personally fold Squidward. Got the job. I'm nervous as hell. Define iconic duo. Them. I can hear this picture. Me too. One watermelon fresh from the manure field, your spookiness. Remember when there was a 7-mile spanking machine on SpongeBob and no one said anything about it ever? Bring me the booty. Forgot. Oh, that's right, honey. We don't have a son. Biggest plot twist of my childhood. I am concerned about the person who wrote this episode. Waking up as a kid and watching cartoons the first thing in the morning was self-care. Scientists discover the real-life SpongeBob and Patrick when they stumble upon a bright yellow sponge next to a starfish at the bottom of the ocean. When you're finally old enough to get in on the family lore, but you realized you're related to villains. If you look closely, you will notice a door behind Mr. Krabs. Name a more iconic trio. Oh wait, this looks like a Renaissance painting. Sometimes I forget that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are humans who are the size of a squirrel. Why did humans stop building wonders? We didn't. So, my dad just offered me a beer. I'm 16.
My dad offered a beer. I'm 16.
Sometimes I just want to grab somebody and there is a very tense sexual energy here and I do not like it. Patrick's watches are by far the funniest thing in the world to me right now. This specific scene in SpongeBob changed the trajectory. This beer is starting to taste like maternal instincts towards SpongeBob. He's so cute. Sometimes I wonder what the voice actors of the show are thinking when they record scenes like this. Probably very drunk. I met this girl at a bar last night, and when we went to exchange information, this was our phone screens. That's a couple right there. SpongeBob SquarePants is autistic. The character's voice actor, Tom Kenny, confirmed. What is Patrick then? Lobotomy representation. Out of context, SpongeBob. But Mr. Krabs, I'm straight. So is spaghetti until it gets wet, my boy. Hello, SpongeBob. Could you keep it down? I'm trying to be boring. The older I got, the more I started to understand Squidward. When you accidentally hit a girl with the ball in PE, and now all of her friends just stand there and stare at you like this. Got myself in a pickle, guys. 6 a.m. after pulling an all-nighter. 11 a.m. Do not drink the SpongeBob mouse water. Admit it, every up-close shot of food looks delicious. You guys don't mess with Patrick Microwave like I do. Smidge, Bob, and Pantrap chilling at Quipword's house. I hope they don't get yelled at. Oh, hell nah. What did they do? Kill SpongeBob? Y'all remember this? This was a top 5 episode for this scene right here. They all looked at Squidward Squidward like, damn, how this man even ugly on land? The average sponge weighs about 56 grams. The common teddy bear weighs 280. 2 teddy bears plus the bar could weigh up to 680 grams, which is roughly 12 times the sponge's body weight. He does love pain. Yeah, but wouldn't SpongeBob be a lot heavier because he's filled with water? We found a camera from around 5 years back, and this was the only thing on it. I hated the hell out of this episode. Screw you, Patrick. She wasn't even your grandma. Funniest thing you can do in a TV show is a flashback for a bald character, where they have full insane hair. If I got paid for overthinking. Whoa, how that one guy in elementary school would use the bathroom. The most relatable moment from SpongeBob for me is when he went over to Sandy's house for the first time and was too polite and socially nervous to tell her he was slowly dying. When someone remembers a small detail about you. POV, you're always the one remembering the littlest details about others. The burglar's face after breaking in and seeing how poor I am. When you're low-key full of joy and whimsy, but bro is full of malice and malevolence. You guys remember when bro said he could finally touch his toes and did this? How the hell was this supposed to get rid of the studs? No one came to my birthday party. If Mr. Krabs wore a hat, where would he put it? What the hell, SpongeBob facts? Dinner is served. We've got Diet Dr. Kelp pizza. Autocorrect when you actually need help spelling a word you don't know. The entirety of Earth's population. The millisecond I decide to stand behind a cash register. SpongeBob in this image. He is so dear to me. Hello, little sponge. Why was Patrick Body's tea? Because he's been working out. All men are misogynists. You're in your prime years. Me. Begging my mum to not beat my butt because my card was on dark red in elementary school. I've always wanted to chill with these guys. United Plankton Pictures Inc. Me. 5 minutes after having the craziest emotional outburst anyone has ever seen. Me in 50 years when SpongeBob reruns are on. I love this frame so much. They're like lovers but worse. What if we held hands in this SpongeBob crotch basket, starting a collection of God-tier SpongeBob reaction images? When you get home from school trying to eat and your fridge looks like this. SpongeBob interrogation room. No one. Fitness influencers making cooking videos. Why did they do this? I'll do it when I get home. Me, when I get home. When your friend is 2 years older than you. What? This is crazy because that 2008 season was so crazy. You know how hard it's got to be to dethrone the Bob. Controversial opinion, but I honestly think this is the funniest SpongeBob frame of all time. How horror movie families move in as if someone hadn't died in the house. I know every family has one of these guys. 19 years and it still remains a cinema masterpiece. Me at the pet store looking at the kitties. Just realized I've been submitting job applications with this profile picture. Hell no, even if you had the perfect CV, I would not give you the job. This looks horrifying. Cashier was kind of an a-hole, but I loved the enthusiasm of the young man working the grill. Screw you people who don't like SpongeBob. Share this post if you love SpongeBob. Screw yourself if you don't love SpongeBob. Fish swimming despite massive bite in its body. How did it survive? Patrick's rock turning out to be a sleeping sea turtle has to be the biggest plot twist in TV history. The way SpongeBob stands on this SD card is the most thug gangster thing I've ever seen. It's so cool. The most stressful episode in SpongeBob ever. If you don't get this, you're not a SpongeBob fan. This frame is so beautiful. You know you're getting old when simply getting into bed starts to become the new highlight of your day. It took me 20 years to realize his head went into the shape of a leg. This episode had me stressing. My entire life, I thought SpongeBob's parents were cookies. Now I see they were just used old sponges. Wow. Finally a cause I can get behind. Put SpongeBob on Netflix. What music opinions would have you like this? I don't get the bad rep video game music gets. It's godlike for studying and drawing. There seems to be a frightening number of mini-dead humans in SpongeBob. Friendly reminder that Squidward actually has underwear, but he prefers to go naked in public. With soul. Krusty Krab. This person on Tumblr can hear this picture. With soul. Don't you hear it? Yes, I did it. I did it. I took the boots. They're here under the floorboard. Oh, please make it stop. It's the squeaking of the hideous boots. I'm sorry, but I can't take the infernal squeaking no more. That moment when you realize this is based on the telltale heart. Look, he's been hiding the tongues under his pickle the whole time. Oh, so now the talking cheese is going to preach to us. Getting really tired of you, Nancy. It's contour. His arms are gradually receding upwards. He's gradually losing his back curve. His buck teeth gradually close in. He gradually becomes less funny and more annoying. We are gradually becoming Squidward. Bikini Bottom. Mr. Krabs is 70 years old. His eyes are green. He's 7 inches tall. He weighs 5. His first name is Mr. This Hawaiian is absolutely incredible. How did you make it? Some idiot left a 40-foot tall pineapple lying around. Patrick, I swear to God. So SpongeBob lives in a circular pineapple, but the inside has corners? This man lives in a pineapple under the sea and has a snail that meows. And you're concerned with the architectural accuracy of his home like everything. Bikini Bottom full of haters. SpongeBob for real got laughed at for loving his grandma. This is why he wanted to kick your butt, SpongeBob. He never forgave and he never... Things are often chopped and cooked before they are ate and served. Got myself in a pickle. Someone's mama said no. Summer expectations versus summer reality. Maybe that's who SpongeBob's based off. April Fools, you little sausage. A-hole. We don't forgive you for this, Squidward. No. I know times are rough, but not SpongeBob selling his house. Oh, SpongeBob, your rainbow has faded, yet your smile persists. SpongeBob and Patrick are so funny, bro. How are these the same guys? Sour candy low-key bad. How Gaga get ate up on her own song. It's good. Stupid F words. Do a popper, idiot. I'll have to move to a new city. Start a new boating school with a new name. No, not again. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Puff killed her husband. Oh, she did it. Carol Baskin. Remember Karen from SpongeBob? This is her now. Feel old yet? How old is SpongeBob? 33 years old. How long do sponges live for? 200 years. Yay, we're not gonna see SpongeBob die. SpongeBob episodes now. SpongeBob episodes from a decade ago. SpongeBob, where's my order? Did you look under the meme? Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry. SpongeBob, I see him. Wait, where? What's he doing? He's just standing there menacingly. Mother's milk is so goated, bro. I meant the character from The Boys. Bro, I am not cleaning my butt with this. Is this Amy's number? I'm Diana. No, this is Patrick. Oh, hell nah, bro. Why squirt word mailbox? Which anime is this? Great protagonist, great animation, amazing characters. SpongeBob. Okay, now the opposite. What's a piece of official media so bad you don't consider it canon? Me. Makes meme using only SpongeBob letters. Also me. I think of myself as above the average person. Here's Mr. Krabs in the middle of morphing into a Krabby Patty. My teacher gave me bonus points for this. I'm dead. 7. Should be an instant pass. Middle-aged people finding a mobile game that involves moving colorful blocks. I tweeted during class and the professor liked my tweet. Please look at the SpongeBob party I threw for my boyfriend's 25th. You win the Girlfriend of the Century award. Dad watching videos on full volume with no regard for anyone else in the room. Jellyfish in real life. Jellyfish according to SpongeBob. When you're 10 dangs, 20 yups, 6 wows, and 8 man that's crazies and they still won't stop talking. Describe yourself in one image. Me. You know what? Screw you. Unbob's your sponge. When you first start talking to someone, and act all proper because you're not sure when you can start being weird. I always felt so bad for her. This looks irreversible and painful. She was so happy to see a movie. Maybe this was her first night out in a while. My bag after they ask who's ready for dessert. Congrats, you found the magic conch. Pass it on for good luck. Halloween is coming up. How did your dad die? I really don't want to talk about it. Man eats 87 SpongeBob stickers in an alley. Me going somewhere with my mum. I'm not sure if you're talking about SpongeBob or Squidward, but somehow I'm both. 8-year-old me turning on the car light. My dad. SpongeBob, my boy, you've doomed us all. Couldn't get a PS5, so I bought the SpongeBob game console. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Last night I dreamed I met SpongeBob in person, and from his breath, I could tell he was a heavy smoker, but he was clearly insecure about it, so I didn't bring it up. Why is SpongeBob serving pizza? He is supposed to serve a hamburger. He works in a burger restaurant. I just don't get it. The pizza doesn't belong into his hands. He needs a hamburger. It doesn't seem right. Did he choose the pizza instead of burger? It's not his personality. Did he change? He got cloned. Plankton's guilty expression here has always struck me. He's betrayed SpongeBob's trust before, and he knows he'll likely do it again. And yet SpongeBob still cares enough about him to make a special Valentine's just for him. It conjures an image of him hunched over a desk with an ex-acto knife with a magnifying glass, possibly with several failed attempts in the bin. Also Plankton, a man who has and will continue to leverage his trust to his own selfish ends, can have something nice on a holiday that likely holds no special meaning to him. But SpongeBob will continue to love Plankton because SpongeBob loves everyone, no matter how they have wronged him. In this way, he is like Jesus Christ. Alright, since I'm an administrator on the SpongeBob wiki and this meme has been gaining traction lately, I feel obligated to provide clarification. The one on the left is SpongeGar from season 3 episode 14. He is not the subject of the caveman SpongeBob meme. The one on the right, the caveman SpongeBob meme we all know and love, is the primitive sponge from season 1 episode 14A S129. As you can see, these two are not the same character. Have fun with this meme, but please do not refer to as SpongeGar. Not gonna say it again. This is the kind of hard-hitting meme analysis that I'm looking for. They take SpongeBob very seriously. Baby SpongeBob is so small. Thick in 2 hands, new baby sponge boy toy tiny for baby small. Aw, Gary fun pow happy sponge baby for 2 or 3. Every sponge all cuteness adorable. New sponge toy pet snail Gary square cute yellow baby sponge T's and C's apply. Thursday, October 19th, 2025. SpongeBob went to get more giant paper. Patrick. P.S. Happy Leif Erikson Day. What the hell is SpongeBob doing out there? He got fired, okay? He's looking for a new job. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Lunch is not that good.
It's lunchtime.
I had a dream where I watched a video about a lost episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs pooped himself. Details and comments. Due to recent news, I hate Diddy's World even more. Can you play my game, please? I'm still playing Forsaken, and I'm never gonna play this stupid slop game.